right, welcome back to the second week of Apple Loops. We hope you had some fun last week and we're going to dive right in. So here I am, I've just touched GarageBand. Depending on what the last thing you've done in GarageBand is, that's what's going to show up. So this is not where I want to be. I'm going to touch this little piece of paper in the top left corner. And it takes me back to my things that I've created in the past. It looks like my song 37 is probably the one that I was working on last week when I was showing you all the different things we could do. So I could click on that one if I really liked what I was working on, or I could start fresh. So that's your choice to make. I'm going to start fresh today. I'm going to do the plus, and I'm going to pick a type of music. So you've already kind of experimented. You kind of know what's there. Remember, if you're looking at this screen, it's just a simple toggle between live loops and tracks. So make sure you're on live loops. And I'm going to choose rock. All right, so I'm going to select some music and just kind of test it out and just make sure I like how it sounds. I'm going to start like this. Cool. All right, so I like these instruments. I kind of like what I've got that I'm working with. I'm going to just hit record this time. That's the red button at the top. And it's going to hit record and nothing's happening yet because I have to make something happen. So I'm going to go ahead and play now. So the cool thing is, I'm going to hit stop. The cool thing is, you might have noticed that that measuring tape at the top, it started kind of scrolling as it ran out of room. And so that's really awesome. You can see at the top of my screen, I've got the first 4 measures. I didn't do anything at all. Measure 5 is when I started making music, and you can actually see it at the top. If you want to go in and maybe delete that, maybe you didn't like what you did, and you want to change it, I'm going to touch the Lego bricks. That's up here at the top. And when I touch the Lego bricks, it shows me the instruments that have been used, and it shows me those little bars of things that happened. If I don't like it and I want to get rid of it, I can just touch on it and hit delete, and it'll go away. And then I can try it again. So to try it again, I'm going to go back to my little blocks, and here I am. So I'm going to hit record. Stop. So let's take a look at this one. Let's see if we like it. I'm going to go back to my Lego bricks. Notice this time I still didn't hit any of the music right away, so the first measure is blank. But if I scroll over to measure 2, that's where it starts. So I'm just going to hit play. Let's listen to it. So good. So if you get to this point and you're like, dude, that's the coolest song I've ever made, and you want to save it and send it to us, you're going to touch the little piece of paper. And down here right now it says my song number 38. That's going to be the last thing that happens. So it's the first thing I see. And that, if you turn this in, my song 38 is not the coolest name ever. So I'm going to touch that word my song 38 until it gives me the choice to rename it. And I can rename it anything I want. I could call it Rock Out. Whatever you want to call it. And hit done. And now I've got the opportunity, if I'd like to share it. So down here at the bottom it says share. And you probably just want to send it as a song. If we were doing something in the music classroom and I wanted to kind of see the behind the scenes work and look at the project, we could do that. But right now, I think it'd be great to just share this song. So hit song, and you don't have to change anything here. Hit share, and you're going to go to classroom. So you click on classroom, and it's going to start to export it, and then you're going to have the opportunity to attach it to this week's assignment. And what I'm thinking we're going to do with these is we're going to drag them into a folder that Mr. Wilson has access to. And when he's creating things for announcements or who knows what, he will have a folder full of music that kids have created. Another option for sharing, if going to the Google Classroom is not working for you, you can also email it to us. We can make sure it gets in the right place. So we just don't want to miss out on the things that you're proud of. And share with us what you come up with if you feel like it. We sure miss ya. Peace.